Welcome back to Refuge. Like Daddy.
Yeah, that's who I am. Hey guys, we are back in South Carolina for the next round of get the property ready before we have to move here. And this time I brought my trusty sidekick, Ben.
I'm a sidekick.
You're a sidekick.
I kick sides.
So as I was getting ready to leave, Ben was getting real sad that I was gonna have to be gone so long. And I pulled Jessica aside and I talked to her. Decided that I was gonna bring Ben with me on this trip, so he's gonna be out here helping me work on stuff. And I've also got Noah back with me. We've also got Jesse from The Further You Go, who was with me last time, and he's out here, been out here today helping us. Currently, we are standing in that barn. It's kind of in the middle of the fields that I was talking about last time. The power pole is back behind the truck over there, the temporary power pole. That actually hasn't been hooked up yet, which I was kind of surprised when we got here that they hadn't gotten to it yet, but I'll put a call in Monday to kind of get us a ETA on that. But what we're doing right now, both sides off of the building, and Noah is working on putting a 2x4 treated lathing strip, is that what it's called? So then we can run new side panels out of the repurposed tin that we have from Arkansas. We cut some while we were back home and then hauled them here specifically for this job. We're not doing a complete extensive redo of this building because really we're just going to temporarily use it until we figure out our permanent barn solution. So this will be where the goats and Gabe go to hang out when it starts raining. This will be their structure. We're not planning on using it for any kind of milking or anything like that. We won't do any milking or breeding or anything until we get our permanent barn solution. So this will essentially just be a get dry or stay dry structure. So quick facelift. We've got to come in here and push this mound of dirt and kind of level all this out, but it won't take very long. But we're gonna get some video of getting this put together. Real quick before we start shooting some footage of the work getting done, Ben, the first thing that South Carolina taught Ben is this awesome trick. Hold on, I'm gonna flip the camera around so y'all can get a good look at it. Okay, hold on. And you ready to show them?
Yeah.
Okay, well. Oh, goodness. You are removing your finger and putting it back. Wow. All right, let's get to work, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, we got the, okay, big flex. All right, what do we got up here again? What are these?
No, that's lath.
Lath is up, so we're gonna put the metal up tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I had to ask you guys, like, how would you guys define your working relationship?
This guy sucks, pretty much. It's pretty hostile. No, he's pretty cool. I like this guy. It's pretty hostile.
Oh, it's a good time. It's a good time. It's like we're like brothers for real.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Noah, I came over here and I was listening to them talk, and I got a little concerned because I mean I met Jesse last time I was here, but like I don't know him that well, and they're kind of going at each other. And honestly, at first I couldn't tell if they were being serious or not, and I was getting a little concerned. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to like step in here. Then I realized like they were doing it on purpose, and I realized like Jesse's a lot like me. I have a tendency to pick on people and like, you know, poke fun at people I really am enjoying or get along with, and that kind of seems like what's going on here, at least for the most part.
Don't tell them about our rock paper scissors duel at lunch today.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about that. Yep. But I did win.
Yeah, sure did.
Yeah, I did.
It's like best out of 3. We tied the first one, which doesn't
yeah, but then the guy was waiting on us.
That's true.
Yeah, so we just did. So I won.
You got scared.
Yeah, we're having a good time out here.
We're having a good time. We're gonna get back to work. We got a lot of stuff to do, and we'll be sure to show you guys. All right, day 2. Went and got my tractor from my friend Jason at Big Bear Homestead. He's actually going to be here tomorrow with his 2 girls, and we're going to try and knock some more stuff out. We got the tractor. I've been using it to kind of bush hog the old fence lines and take out all the brush that had grown up, so we can start with a fresh slate of like just cut grass and cut trees and all that stuff for when we stretch the new fence. That way I'm not having to fight it, and it's just better. Also, where there's like been ant hills and different, like, you know, dirt kind of building up around the fences and stuff, we've knocked that down with the front bucket. So did that a lot today. And then obviously behind me you can see that Noah is working on the metal for our temporary goat barn. I'm gonna go over here and see if he needs my help. Coming along?
Yeah, it's coming.
Looks good. The last thing I need to do to kind of prep this before the animals move is I've got to pull whatever this thing out. It looks like some kind of blade for cutting hay, and I drove it in the ground. I'm not 100% sure what for, but whatever this pile of dirt or old feed, I'm not 100% sure what this is. We're going to push it out and clear this out and kind of level off all the low spots and get this nice and flat for whenever the goats get here. I'm feeling pretty good about the progress we're making and how that coincides with how many days we have left until we are planning on being here. I'm pretty sure we have 1 month from yesterday until I'm making tentatively my final trip with the animals. I think we've worked out our schedule, and I'm trying to set it up to where my last trip here is the trip where I bring the animals, and then we're here. I think I've got it worked out. I think we're going to be on schedule. I think we'll have enough of the infrastructure in place to be able to do that transition without any delays. I mean, as you can see behind me, that is now the burn pile, which has gotten substantially larger. And this is our scrap metal pile that once we're done taking down all the stuff that's not reusable, we will take it for scrap and just get what we can out of it, reinvest it in the property. While I was gone, actually, though, a friend of ours, Chris, which you guys have either seen him before or met him on the last video, he came down when we came down last time and stayed with us for a few days and really worked hard on the entrance and things like that. Well, he came back down this last week while his daughter was at VBS with his mom, and he spent like 4 days down here sleeping in a hammock, I'm pretty sure, because Chris is pretty hardcore like that. Anyways, he came down and did a fantastic job clearing around the small pond. I'm going to show you guys right now. It looks so good. I can actually just walk right up to the edge of the pond, which is it's really awesome. There's the tree that we parked under when we announced, and he just came down and he weed eated all the dam and all the way around right by the front. And while I was here this time, we got all this old fence out, and so I came through as far as to there, where that post is. We haven't gotten that far yet, but I bush hogged all this so we could see it. The entrance and the property and just the aesthetics of things is really starting to come together. It's really starting to look like our homestead, our style. It looks like people are going to be moving in, kind of thing. Like when it was just raw property, it was a beautiful piece of land, but as we've done the things that we've done, it's really starting to look like a home. Like I'm getting familiar with like the entrance and just how it looks as you pull in, if that makes sense. Like I know I'm home whenever I pull into our driveway in Arkansas, and it's always been like that. And like I'm starting to get this feeling of being home whenever I pull into the entrance that we built last time. So whew, it's been a ton of work, but it's been so rewarding. And I'm just blown away by just everything that's going on in our lives right now, and the story that's unfolding and the testimony that's unfolding. You know, another detail I added once we got back here this trip was we went ahead and added a 2x10 top cap to this entrance setup. And I think it really just finishes it off. I felt like when I got back, there was something missing, and I think this is it. I really like how this turned out. The only thing I'm waiting on is a 16-foot wire-filled because of our, we always use wire filled gates because of kids, goats, chickens. It just seems to contain things better. If we were doing just cattle, like I could see just using a cattle gate, but for the most part, I've gotten real used to using the wire filled gates, and so we're going to continue to use those here. So I'm waiting for a black 16-foot wire filled gate. I think I found one at a local farm supply store. They're just waiting for the shipment to get in. They're supposed to call me when they get in so I can go ahead and go pick up the 3 that we need. So I believe we have a solution for the gates, but obviously getting the gate installed will be the next step before we kind of say, okay, we finished the entrance. And then I'm gonna rework the culvert. The culvert's an old concrete culvert, and I'm not sure that it's actually working like it's supposed to, so I'm going to look into that actually on tomorrow and see if we can't get a solid piece of probably like that black plastic culvert that's more reliable. And we'll pull the old one out, put a new one in, and then we'll go ahead and start graveling. I'll probably wait to start graveling the drive back to where we're going to be putting the house and the shop and stuff until we get that brush and that fence stuff down around right here, because the drive's going to go straight through that and then turn towards where the future house is going, and then it'll turn back towards where the modular home and the shop's going to be. That's not too far off, but we're not quite there yet. But like I said, I don't know, this place is really moving me. Part of it's just the light right now. We're in the golden hour out here. Just, the amount of work and progress we've made. It's just really, I don't know, completing the vision of what I hope this property would be. And it's been so much joy coming out here and being able to work on this. Another really cool thing that happened when we came out this time is that Spencer, the young man that came and worked with us the last time we were out here, he'll actually be back tomorrow. He wants to come back and work, and I think he just likes hanging out with Noah. He's got his grandparents are actually our neighbors. It's actually through them that we met Spencer, who lives a little further down the road. But his grandparents actually are letting us set our camper up on their property and hook up to their water and power. And then whenever the black tank and the gray tank fills up, we're just going to go into a truck stop nearby towards the interstate and dump it. But with just me, Ben, and Noah being here this time, it shouldn't fill up until close to the end of the trip. So it shouldn't be a problem, but what that really is doing is saving us a ton of time of not having to drive to a campsite and to get showers and get food and like to be able to take a break or make a phone call, something like that. And it's right next to the property. So that's actually one factor that's really going to increase our production to make sure that we meet our goals to be able to move in the time frame that we're talking about. Speaking of that, I'm actually going to head back to the camper right now and make some chili. Jessica packed us a bunch of food so we could cook decent food while we were out here instead of having to eat out. So I'm gonna go make chili for me, Noah, and Ben, and get a shower and call it a day. On the agenda for tomorrow will be continuing to deconstruct fences and just different deconstruction projects. We've still got some wire to take down, some poles to pull, T-posts to pull out. And then also I've done what I can with the tractor bush hogging this fence line around this perimeter of the property. So tomorrow I'm going to get out here with a weed eater and just finish touching up everything that the bush hog could not reach or get to. And once I've got that completely cleared out, I'll know better and be able to see better where exactly I want to put my fence lines. I'm going to be changing the fence lines just a little bit. I'm going to inset them more onto the property and take them off the road a little bit, which I think will make it easier to trim both sides of the fence lines. So that's what's on the agenda for tomorrow. Probably the day after that, we will start on rebuilding the fences. So exciting stuff's happening. Can't wait to show you guys. But that's going to wrap up this video, and I'm going to shoot actually some more videos. I think my goal, me and Jessica talked, is to get 3 videos shot on this trip. So you guys are going to get 3 South Carolina farm update videos. Well, that's what I'm hoping to do, but I think I'll do it because I got one. So we should be fine. Anyways, guys, I bless you. Until next time.